and also the sexual characteristics of male and female.
Anyone else?
Madam, voice was breaking. What is the question?
Just a minute. Yes. I hope now it will not break. My question was, what
Yes,
were
ma'am.
are gonads?
Again, it is breaking, madam.
Means gonada is responsible for reproductive systems. Means how reproductive will grow. Means we can say in male, it can grow that beard symptoms, and in female also means reproductive system development help gonada.
No.
Ma'am, they are
Are-
primary sex organs, ma'am. They are
Yes,
primary sex organs.
yes, that is what I want to hear. Gonads are primary sex organs. Without them, reproductive system is nil. Okay. They produce.
FSH and LH, madam, they helps to produce.
Yes. Can you please repeat?
They help to produce FSH and LH, madam.
Those things are okay, but the thing what I am trying to convey you that gonads are primary sex organs because they produce gametes. Gametes means egg and sperm, which are primary for fertilization. Without egg and sperm, there is no means of reproductive system. Okay. So eggs are produced by ovaries and sperms are produced by testicles. Therefore, they are the primary sex organs and they are known as gonads. Other than these, there are secondary sex organs in female and male too. Okay. As like in female, secondary example of secondary sex organ can be uterus, fallopian tube. Okay.
And in men, ma'am, in men,
In men, we see and will study reproductive system in detail. Don't worry. Both of them. Okay. So now I think I should start sharing. The concept is clear, right?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So till where we have covered yesterday, gonads.
Yes, ma'am.
So today we will start from spleen. The spleen is the largest lymphatic organ connected to the blood vascular system. So here in this picture you can see the spleen. You can see it looks behind the stomach. And it is the internal view of spleen. Vein, artery, white pulp, red pulp, capsule. These are the components of yes. Spleen is the organ connected to the blood vascular system. It is largest, but in which case? When we talk about lymphatic organs. Okay. So, what is the largest endocrine gland? Yes.
Thyroid.
Yes. Anyone?
Thyroid.
Yes, thyroid. And who among you is opening your mic and my voice is echoing? Please take care of that. Okay. So, thyroid
Ma'am,
gland is the largest. Yes.
ma'am, your screen is not visible to me only or others also.
It's visible.
Yes, it is
It is
visible
visible now.
now, but your voice is breaking now.
Voice is also for me.
Voice is break.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's baking for all or it's only for her?
It is breaking, ma'am. Right now it is fine.
Okay. It's fine right now. Okay. So we will complete the system in just, we will complete fast. So, yes. Where were we? Yes. Thyroid gland is the largest endocrine gland. As soon as my voice breaks, please inform me. Okay. So,
Okay, ma'am.
yeah, spleen is the largest lymphatic organ and it is located behind the stomach. Located in the upper left abdomen, lies between fundus of stomach and diaphragm. Okay, and extend in between ninth and 11th ribs, protected by the rib cage. Okay, so it also comes under rib cage, which is under ninth and 11th rib. So, can you please tell me what kind of rib should be ninth rib?
The falls and floating somewhere there, ma'am.
Somewhere there, you are not sure.
I mean, 7 pairs of.
Yes, you are correct. Please be confident.
So, sorry, ma'am. I don't want to say wrong, so I'm holding myself back.
Till 7, there are true ribs, then false ribs. How many false ribs?
Three
Three,
pairs, ma'am.
three, three
Yes.
pairs and 2 pairs of pseudo floating.
So,
Yeah.
if after 7, 3 pairs of false ribs, then 8, 9th, 10th are false ribs, 11th and 12th are floating ribs. So, between false ribs and floating ribs, this spleen is coming. Okay, and the fist shaped and about 12 semi long. It is fist shape. Means if you make a fist of your hand, the spleen is like that only. It is surrounded by a capsule composed of dense fibrous tissue which provide internal support. Okay, so outer layer of spleen is a fibrous tissue known as capsule. Capsule is covering the spleen, that is made up of dense fibrous tissue which provide internal support. Here in this picture, you can see this outer layer is capsule and it is made up of dense fibrous tissue. It is protecting and supporting the red pulp inside spleen. That red pulp is soft. And yes, the spleen plays important role in regard to red blood cells and the immune system. It acts primarily as blood filter. So, spleen has its main work in lymphatic system, but also it filters blood. How it filters blood means, as we know that RBCs having a lifespan. What is that? What is the lifespan of RBC?
120 days.
120 days.
Yes, very good. So after 120 days, when RBCs are destroyed, then those RBCs are thrown to spleen. And spleen, they filter those RBCs, and the spleen makes what to do about those RBCs. So, thus spleen filters blood. The spleen receives blood through splenic artery, and blood leaves the spleen through the splenic vein. It is made up of two different type of tissue. The red pulp, which is 76 to 79% of a normal spleen is red pulp. So red blood filled sinusoids are and reticular endothelial cell. The red pulp tissue filters the blood and gets rid of old or damaged red blood cells. Okay, that is what I was telling you, that it filters the old or damaged red blood cells. And what does white pulp do? The white pulp arrayed within the red pulp matrix, like what you can see in this picture. The white pulp is inside the red pulp matrix. Here in this picture you can see that the outer layer is capsule, that is made up of dense fibrous tissue. Then the red pulp, and inside that red pulp, white pulp is located. So red pulp is covering 76 to 79%, and white pulp is arrayed within the red pulp matrix. White pulp is lymphoid in nature. Okay, so white pulps are lymphoid in nature. Lymphoid means we will know this lymphoid thing in lymphatic system. Just for knowledge, you understand that this is a part of immune system. Yes, the white pulp consists of immune cells, T cells and B cells, and helps the immune system fight infection. Okay, in this picture you can see grossly how they look like. Within red pulp, how white pulp look like. Okay, now functions. The spleen's primary job is to filter the blood. The blood flows into the spleen. It performs a quality control service, detecting any red blood cell that are old or damaged. Okay, so there is a quality control service from spleen. Means if the red blood cells having bad quality, if they are destroyed, if they are damaged, they will be detected by spleen. As blood is coming to spleen through splenic artery, then blood flows through a narrow passage in spleen. Healthy blood cells can easily pass, but old or damaged blood cells are broken down by the large white blood cells. Okay, this is how the mechanism goes on inside spleen. What is the mechanism? Blood flows through a narrow passage in spleen. Okay, inside spleen, the passage becomes narrow. So healthy blood cells, they can easily pass. But old or damaged blood cells, they cannot pass through that narrow passage. They are broken down by large white blood cells. Once the red blood cells are broken down, the spleen stores useful products such as iron, which is eventually returns to bone marrow. Okay, so this is how spleen is working. when the red blood cell is damaged or broken, then means it is doing mainly the recycling process. Right? I think you all know the concept of recycling. So when the red blood cells are broken or damaged, from that damaged red blood cell, iron is taken. Okay. From that damaged red blood cell, even some essential product can be taken, that is iron. So that iron is taken from that damaged red blood cell and it is stored in bone marrow for further production of RBC. Okay. Bone marrow, which makes hemoglobin, the iron containing part of blood. The storage of RBCs can be stored in spleen and released to the circulation when needed. The spleen also plays a role in immune response by detecting pathogens and producing white blood cells in response. So this is how spleen also responds in immune system. Okay, so they are detecting pathogens and producing white blood cell in response. The spleen clears out old platelets from blood. It also acts as reservoir for platelets. Okay, so it also clears out platelets from blood. Means you can see it is working for the major cleaning part of blood. Means RBC, WBC, and platelets. All the things are getting means filtered, you can say, on their own way. As a fetus is developing, the spleen makes red blood cells, but after the 5th month of gestation, it stops. Okay, means when the fetus is developing in the mother's womb, till the 5th month of the fetus, spleen is producing red blood cells in that fetus. But after that, when the fetus develop its own limbs, extremities, upper and lower extremities, after that, means when bone is developed, then bone produces red blood cells. Okay, so I think it's over. These are some asanas. Yeah. And here. Confusion?
No.
My voice was okay?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, no doubt, no confusion. Let me ask questions. Okay, don't worry. I'll not ask many questions. Uh, Tell me one example of mixed gland. Please type on chat box. Example of mixed gland. I want answers from everybody. Know the answer, please copy the answer who are typing. Okay, so yes, it's You are right. Pancreas is an example of mixed gland. Now, tell me, what is the primary difference between endocrine and exocrine organs? Very good, Lipalika ma'am and Sarika ma'am. You two are going very good. Okay, you Karthik, you are right. Yeah, good. So, endocrine glands release the hormones directly to the bloodstream, and exocrine glands release their hormones through ducts. Okay. So, now next question is, what are the hormones stored in posterior pituitary? Okay, very well. You are also. Mm. Mm. So these are oxytocin and vasopressin. Vasopressin is also known as antidiuretic hormone or ADH. Very good. And these two are produced by which organ? Which part of body? Very good. So two are produced which part of body? Yes. Very good. Arey baap re. From where you have copied this? Okay. So these hormones are produced by hypothalamus and they are stored in a posterior pituitary. Right? I have told so many times this thing. You don't give attention to my words. These two hormones are produced by hypothalamus and they are stored in posterior pituitary. Posterior pituitary do not produce them. Okay. So next question is, what is the hormone produced by pineal gland? Okay, good. So melatonin hormone is produced by pineal gland. So how many hormones produced by thyroid gland? Thyroid gland produces how many hormones? And name them. Yes, very good. Name them. Very good. Very good. Yes. Yes, good. So these are thyroxine or tetraiodothyronine, that is T4, and T3, that is triiodothyronine, and calcitonin. So what is the hormone produced by thymus gland? Very good. Yes. Very good. You all are doing good. Now, please tell me, what are the parts of adrenal gland and where it is located? Okay. Yes. Very good. Now, what what are the types of hormone produced by medulla of adrenal gland? Okay. Okay, good. So, what are the hormones produced by cortex?
Ma'am, this answer is, ma'am, which one is correct answer?
Which one is correct answer?
Means
You
adrenal gland. You asked na medulla and cortex, what are the hormones secreting? I don't
I
know, ma'am. I did not revise it.
okay, don't worry. Don't worry. Asked what are the hormones produced by medulla of adrenal gland and where it is located. So it is located above kidney and on the top of kidney as a birthday cap, and it is having two parts, cortex and medulla. Cortex is the outer layer and medulla is the inside portion. And medulla produces two types of hormones, epinephrine and norepinephrine. And this epinephrine is also known as adrenaline and norepinephrine also known as noradrenaline. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Now, what are the hormones produced by cortex of adrenal gland? Types of hormones. Very good. So the types are mineralocorticoid, glucocorticoid, and gonadocorticoid. And under these types, there are different hormones. Like you have typed androgens, estrogens, progesterone. Okay. Now, tell me, what are the hormones produced by ovaries? Yes. So, estrogen and progesterone are the hormones produced by ovaries. And what is the hormone produced by testicles or testis? Yes. Good. So, testosterone is the hormone produced by testes. So, asked me, what is the purpose of spleen we learned in endocrine system, right? Did you have got the concept of spleen in endocrine system? Have you got it? So, what do you understand by endocrine system? Yes, you right that spleen filters blood. It is part of lymphatic system. It plays role in cycling RBC. But the thing is, is not secreting any hormone, right? We have not seen that spleen is secreting any hormone. So if it is not secreting any type of hormone, then how it is part of endocrine system? Actually, till now, it's part of a great contradiction and debate that spleen do secretes any secretory product or not. So you can exclude spleen from endocrine system because it's still topic of research. So I have just added because there is a controversy, but till now we don't know if means we don't have any confirm answer that spleen produces any hormone or any secretory product. Okay, so you can exclude spleen from endocrine system too, and if you believe that it can produce, then you can also include. Basically, it was not included earlier in endocrine system. Okay, so where parathyroid glands located? Yes, so it is behind the thyroid gland. And what is the secretion of parathyroid gland? Yes, it is parathormone hormone. Okay, so parathyroid gland secretes parathormone hormone. So I hope it will be uploaded today. All things, and let's bind up the class with prayer. You can ask me if there is any confusion, any doubt, or any problem. Okay, so let's bind up the class. Sit straight, close your eyes, take a deep and long breath. Inhale the positivity, inhale the morning freshness, inhale the enthusiasm, and exhale all the lethargy, all the toxins from your body. Once again, take a deep and long breath and exhale completely. Now adapt Namaskar Mudra in front of your chest and start the prayer with me. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramayam, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now rub your palms. Put those palms on your facial muscles. Feel the warmth. Feel the energy. And open your eyes with a great smile on your face for the day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.